Hey, check it out. This is what happens to my hair when I don't wash it for a few days. I get like mohawk, which would be cool if mohawks were cool, but they're not. I've been taking cold showers for almost a week now. Build mental toughness. I suddenly decided to do it because I was having a warm shower and suddenly this thought just popped into my mind. I don't know what happened. I was like, what? Cold shower's too fucking cold for you? And I just turned it from a hot shower to a cold shower. And I was like, mohawk, be gone. Ooh, okay, feeling good. I still kind of hate my haircut. I haven't had a good haircut for like 6 months, I feel, but I don't know. I'll fix it up soon, alright? Awesome weather today. There's only one place I want to go, that is the beach. And just before I do that, there's one thing I'm gonna get, and if I don't get it, it's gonna be completely impossible to vlog. I learned a lot about vlogging this past week. Just reflective learning, not like researching, modeling and stuff like that, just thinking about it. If you watched last week's one, you know that I basically went out and filmed a whole bunch of stuff and scrapped it because I hated it. And I feel like I've kind of figured out, you know, why I hated it, what was wrong with it, and what to do instead. See, I was making it too much for like what stimulates the feminine, okay? My friend Alex James, he told me that, you know, a girl can like go into a new city and she goes and looks at the buildings and she tastes the food and she looks at the architecture and the flowers and she's like, woo, woo. You know, it's like, it's stimulating, like just, oh, excuse me, fuck, my throat. Same with like going to like a discoteca, you know, like a club, and the music and the lights is all like, woo, woo, so stimulating. And for a man, you know, a man doesn't or shouldn't from my perspective, feel that same kind of stimulus from those kind of things. But the video I was making last week was totally about that stuff. It was like, look at the building, oh my god, this food is interesting, it's got this weird taste about it. So, you know, my vlog can't be about that. It can't be like, look at this, oh, look at this, oh, look at this park, oh, look, that's interesting, isn't it? Oh, look, some fucking flowers. You know, that has no like masculine energy to it. And what's the flip side of that? And just watching Jordan Peterson's podcast with it's Joe Rogan's podcast, but you know, Jordan Peterson was on Joe Rogan a couple of days ago. I watched that. You know, he was talking a lot about this stuff, like, you know, masculine motivation and, you know, a man's path and that kind of stuff. And that just brought me back to center and made me, whoop, there you go. You know, made me realize what I've got to kind of do. And, you know, this vlog really has to be about, you know, my own personal path. Like, that's what I'm most in love with in the world. Like my path, my own journey. Does that sound selfish? I don't think so. Oh shit, I just got lost for a second. This vlog, I'm still lost. You know, this vlog has to be about my story, my path, my journey, my opinions, my feelings, all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, you know, it's gonna be a lot about like putting myself out there and making myself vulnerable and those kind of things. So, I don't know, but that's closer to the path than the one I was going down of like, oh, look at this and look at that, and let's put some nice music on it to make it entertaining and feel good. That's not the right path. That's not it. I gotta cross the road now. Made a bit of a mistake just now. I thought this place would, you know, have the thing that I wanted. Because you know, last week I was filming down near the water and it's super windy. So I was like, holy shit, I gotta get a windshield thing to put over the microphone. And I made the mistake where you go into a shop and you're like, do you have this thing? Thinking that they're gonna have the thing that you want, and then they're like, we don't have that. Yeah, that's why I love Amazon. I hate brick and mortar stores, they suck. Anyway, I'm gonna head over to the beach and I'll just try and keep out of the wind. Okay, let's play a game. Try to guess while I'm talking whether the beach is awesome or eh. See, I'm from Australia, so every beach I go to, you know, I'm never impressed, right? I've been to Boracay in the Philippines. I've been to Waikiki Beach, you know, Newcastle, Australia, Sydney, you know, up the east coast of Australia, just kicks ass. So let's take a look, okay? Here we go. Right? Like, other places in the world, just, they don't got it. They just don't got it. You know, the sand is all like hard and cracky and stuff, like, ugh. When I first arrived at the beach, I just roll up and this security guard at the beach hotel is like, "Nie работает, plage nie работает. It's not working, it's not open until 25th of May. I'm like, what does that mean? What does it mean for a beach not to be open? Like, the Australian in me wanted to be like, "I can't shut up, let me through, mate." Like, "Oh, what are you fucking talking about? Let me go to the beach." And I was like, "Oh, I don't know. And there was another taxi somewhere and I was like, "Mate, can you just take me somewhere else?" So we came down the road and I actually came in here, this thing here, some hotel, whatever. And I don't know, they have a spa there, so I went in there. And even still, when I came in here, the road down to the beach was blocked off. I had to jump over 2 fences to get down to the beach, even though there's people here. So, I don't know, I guess it's closed because, like, people can't swim in these parts of the world or something like that, and they wait until it's, like, supervised when it's warmer, whatever. Yeah, look at this shit. Swimming forbidden. Yeah, I gotta get back up there, which means I need to go up there, which means I need to jump a fence there. I just don't know what this shit is about. This is like the fun police or some shit. Let's go. Ugh. Okay, that's one. Okay, this one's a bit tougher, but no problem at all. Could almost on the hook and go under there. Ugh. Fucking easy. I've expressed this philosophy before. You always want to live a little bit outside the rules. Because, like, you know, they got this, "Oh, there's a gate and you can't go down to the beach." And, you know, any reasonable person looks at that gate and is like, "Oh, what the fuck is this? What, I'm not allowed down?" So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do at that point? Just obey the gate? Whoop-de-doo, obey the gate. No way. No way in hell. Jump that gate. Here's a kind of funny story. I was right here before. You know, I was working on, you know, my tan, because I've got a pretty good tan and I need to maintain it at all times. And there was a girl here, and she was she was nice, but she was lying fucking face down with her fucking headphones in, with her eyes shut half the time, and then the other half the time she was lying face up, headphones in, with a fucking blanket on her fucking face. And I was like, I want to talk to this goddamn fucking girl. I want to talk to this girl, but like, how am I gonna do it? And I just kept waiting for an opportunity, and it just fucking didn't come. So I've basically gone, let me get the viewfinder right. She's right there, and I've gone, "Девушка, девушка," and got her attention like that. Because, like, I'd already tried to fucking get her attention. I was like, "Извините, извините," and this old woman turns around and I was like, no, don't worry. Anyway, spoke to her. You know, she's really happy to talk to me, like, you know, good chemistry and all that kind of stuff. But I am here with me and 2 guy friends, and tonight we are going out. Turns out they got a gym here. I haven't been to the gym in about 6 or 7 days, so it really doesn't matter what exercises I do. So I'm gonna do stuff where I can just generally hit just every muscle. Like, not a huge workout, but just something to hit like pretty much all the muscles. yeah, that's all I need for a maintenance workout. Proper workout, I want to focus on like just push or just pull or just legs and lower body. But and throw in like accessory stuff in addition to the big lifts. But for now, plenty. I got a new philosophy for the gym as well. It's pretty simple. It's called "There's no rush." There's no rush. It sounds simple, but man, it takes a long time and a lot of work before you can get to there. Because up until this point in my life, I've like always felt like oh, I need to be working, I need to be working, I need to be working. Oh, I gotta finish the gym as soon as I can so that I can go work. Oh, I can't do pickup, I gotta work. Oh, I don't have time to do this, I gotta work. But I always felt like there was like more work to be done. But now I've figured out exactly how much work I need to do, and it's the very first thing I do in the morning. So I do that and it's done, and then I reach a point in my day where I am done. I'm completely done. So now when I go to the gym, I do this like there's no rush, and it totally like just like oozes the stress out completely, and I don't care how long I take or anything, like, and it also lets me do things like when I was doing deadlifts, I was like, okay, I'm a bit tight here, it's tough to get into the right form, so I'm gonna stretch my quads out, I'm gonna roll my quads out, I'm gonna stretch my hamstrings out, I'm gonna do my ankles, I'm gonna do my back. So I probably did like a good, probably 40 minutes of stretching just to, just get everything nice and going, It is time. Boom! Okay, suddenly I'm back in the hotel. Here's what happened. Finished at the gym, then I went and got myself a pizza, Coke Zero as well, and then I was texting with a girl on Instagram. We're like, okay, let's meet up, let's hang out. Pretty cool, like a Russian, born in Baku. Yeah, cool girl. We just walked around the foreshore and the mall and just talked shit for a couple of hours. And if you're watching, you're cool, but you speak like PewDiePie, and you should replace that knife with a taser because you're gonna get yourself hurt. Last day in Baku. Tomorrow off to New City. Gonna meet up with my brother in just a few days. I imagine next vlog next week, me and my brother both be in it. It'll be fun. Like, we get a good dual vibe going on, so it'll be really good fun. We got a good chemistry. I like Baku. I like it here. It's a good modern city. I like the food. Kind of like all the food you get is kind of similar, but I like it. It's not too oily, and yeah, I feel a little culturally out of place. I'm so fucking white. I'm such a white guy, I'm just out of place here. But yeah, it's good. Good place. Okay, well, peace out, and I'll see you next week in a new place.